to Annie's Flocks Weekly Live. My name is Annie. And today, the topic that was chosen was unboxing. So I received my last order of bird supply from Feathered Addictions. And I'm gonna unbox this today. Before I start, there's still nobody on the live, so I'm gonna do a quick reminder. Is every Saturday from 10 to 10:30 in the morning Pacific time, I go live with a different topic and for half an hour. And you get to choose which topic I'm going to talk about in this live. And the way you can choose is if you go on my channel under the post tab, you will see a poll on the Thursday or Friday before the Saturday live. And as well as on my Instagram story, Annie's Flock Instagram story, I will put the same poll there and you can vote. In the description box of this live, you will see the link for Annie's Flock if you want to follow me on Instagram, as well as other links for other socials. What else did I wanted to say about this? Also, if you subscribe, you will actually see in your feed under your subscription that poll that's going to come up as well. So you don't have to actually go on the channel itself. All right. So we're going to unbox this little order. I don't really remember what I ordered. I know that I needed some vet wrap. So there is some vet wraps in there. I think I might have a perch and a toy or two toys. I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly what I have in there. By the way, Feathered Addictions is in Port Coquitlam, British Columbia, Canada. It's a small business and they do their toys is just amazing. They have lots of amazing product and I get almost everything that I buy from my birds over there. And I'm not sponsored at all. I just love that store. And what else did I want to say about this? Oh, yes. So in the replay, why am I playing with this? In the replay of that video, once it's all loaded, I'm going to put at the end of the video a link to a video I made when I went shopping at the store. And as well as in the description box, I'm going to put their website in there. So you'll be able, once it's downloaded, when this live is downloaded, to go back to the replay and look at that. All right. So let's open that box and see what I got for my parrots. Because I don't really remember. I'm sorry if it's a little bit shaky though. The way I had to put the stand is kind of on my table or anyway, so I'm sorry. I feel like it's a little bit shaky. I apologize for this. Okay, so let's see. So they always put like extra paper to make sure that nothing is broken. And I actually order food from them as well, like pellets. And the pellets that I buy from them is the brand Tops Parrots pellets, and they're cold pressed. So if they are not well packaged, they'll come all like as a powder. So they do usually a really, really good job at the packaging. Anyway, so let's remove this and see what we got. Okay, so first thing on top, it's a toy. Okay, yeah, now I remember I ordered this. So it's a toy and it comes with the little attachment here. I believe I ordered that toy for Olive, my Black Cape Conure. It's pretty good size, right? all kinds of materials. So they have like shredded paper. It's all, what I like about their toys is all natural. Most of them, it's all natural materials. So it's really, really good for your parrots. They can shred it. There's different consistency in the woods that they're using. So, and when you look on the website, it will also tell you like for what size of parrot they're made for. So, and you can even shop by size of parrot. So for example, if I'm looking for something for my Black Cape Conure, on there, they have different sizes. And I believe for them, they put that category under intermediate. And then you just go there and it's all toys for that specific size of bird. So it's pretty cool. This one, they also, so that have their own little sticker here, Feathered Addictions, because this one is their own collection. So they made that toy. And again, it's a small business in BC, Canada. They're doing awesome, honestly. And I love their own. I mean, they do carry other brands. Like, for example, they have, what's the other brand that I like? Planet Pleasures. They carry that brand, but they do their own. And whatever they do is usually really, really, really good. I don't think I've ever been actually disappointed by something that I ordered from them. So this is their own collection. Really cute. What else do we have here? Oh, yes, I remember now that I ordered this. Yeah, so this is a ladder that I ordered, like a swing ladder that I ordered, and it's to put, I have a play area above the cages. If you've seen previous videos on my page, you've seen this, like it's a full play area above the cages. And I like to change it up a little bit. And there's one wobbly perch, or however they call it, that was there that I removed, and I want to put this instead. So this is going to be hanging over in the play area. And again, this one is, oh, I forgot to talk about, let's talk about prices, because their price is amazing as well. So this one, oh, there's no price on it. There's no price on it, but I believe it was like, I don't know, like 15 bucks or something like that. Like it wasn't crazy. I find that their product is actually price point better than like your typical pet store where anyways, all they sell is crap, to be honest. I rarely buy anything in a pet store because it's all full of plastic, of like, weird type of metal that doesn't seem to be safe. Like these chain, those are made of stainless steel. Like this is like good stuff. The other thing that I like, so this one too, it's them. It's from them. It's their own collection. This one was $21.50. So good price again for the quality. What I like, again, they use all natural stuff. So let's see here. I'm going to show you. Hopefully you can see this. So if you know anything about birds, parrots, you have to be careful on the perching that you purchase for your parrots. I had a full video about this. The worst thing is any dowel perch or anything that's too soft. It's really bad for their feet. But see, like even this one, it's natural wood, all textured. So it's really good for their feet again. So I think they're going to really enjoy this. I mean, this is more so, my Indian ringneck doesn't really play in the play area because, well, first off, if you know about her, she, if you've watched any of the videos about her, she's missing a claw, right? Her feet are a little bit messed up. I adopted her a little bit over a year ago. And anyways, she had a rough beginning. Let's just put it that way. but she's better now. But she doesn't really trust her ability to hold on to things that much. When I first got her, she could barely land on the perch when she was flying because her feet are not, it's like her dexterity or whatever, like her feet are not really working that well. So anyway, so she doesn't play that much in that play area, but my budgies, they go crazy out there. So this is more like my budgies are gonna really love that. And also my black-hip conure, she has some moments sometimes that she's like playing in that area. So pretty satisfied with that one. Yeah. And on their website, what I like is that you really have all the dimensions and everything. So you really know what you're getting. I knew when, like, this is exactly what I was expecting from that little suspended ladder swing-ish. This is exactly the size that I was expecting. And I measured, and this is exactly where it's going to fit in that area of that play, the play area. What am I saying? Okay, what else do we have in here? Oh, yes, I've got a perch. Again, it's natural, right? And it's not super slick, so this is really good for their feet. This one, so my perches, I rotate all my perches. I have tons of them, and I do rotate quite a bit. So instead of using all the same size, because again, it's really good for their feet to hold on to different sizes of perch. If they were in nature, I mean, trees, you know, do I have to explain that trees, they have all different sizes of branch, right? So same thing. So you're trying to mimic this in their environment. So this one, I will use it for all of them. I'm going to rotate it in between all of them, my conure, my budgies, my Indian ring neck, and it could go like it's a pretty thicker one. So it could be good also for a bigger parrot. This one is from the company PH Preview Hendrix, and it was $21.45. So again, really good price. I need my glasses to read this. I'm just gonna look at the comments since I have my glasses. So hi everyone, I'm doing great. Yeah, if you have any questions, if you own birds, if you own parrots, let me know in the comments. Ask your question in the comments if you have any questions. All right, so this one is made of coffee tree branches. Yeah, and it was $21.45. So yeah, pretty good size. Let's remove this for a second. I just want to see the attachment for it. Because again, I ordered this online, right? So I didn't see it in like, although I trust what they have, the description is always like bang on, and the pictures are good. Like I honestly have never been disappointed by what I purchased online, but I like to see, yeah, this is pretty solid. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Yeah, I think they're gonna love this. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna remove my reading glasses. Okay, and then what else do I have? I have, well, first off, why I was ordering this, it's because I needed more vet wrap. So I have multiple colors of vet wrap. Let's put this aside. Okay, I have multiple colors of vet wrap. Now, let's open one. Let's open the red one, because I'm sure. So if you don't know what vet wrap is, so it's made by 3M, and it's like bandaging tape, non-stick. So I'm going to show you. It's not sticky. It just grabs onto itself. Okay, and it's very stretchy. And then, I don't know if you can hear this. Can you hear this? So, and then when you roll it, it just wraps around and it's going to stay there. It's just going to stick to it, right? So I can show you like quickly here on a perch. So if I wrap it around a perch and then I just press, I can cut it off and it's just going to stay there. I'm not going to do this on this one because this one doesn't need it. So what am I using vet wrap for? I'm not using it as a bandage. What I'm using vet wrap for is for all the dowel perches that I have. So sometimes when you, well, not sometimes, always, when you buy cages, they always come with a dowel perch or multiple dowel perches. Those are bad. I have a video about this on my channel actually, so where I go a little bit more in depth of why it's bad, but really basically, without going into details, first off, they're always the same size, right? They're very soft. So the pressure points are always in the same area on your bird's feet. And you know your birds are standing on their feet all the time, right? It's a little bit like, you know those monkey bars when we were young, how we were getting blisters if we were, you know, hanging on to these guys a lot. It's a little bit the same thing because it's so soft and slick that you would think that soft would be good for your birds, but it's not actually. They're not meant to be like on a soft surface like this all the time. So that's why you want to buy perches that are natural and different sizes because it's way more comfortable for your bird's feet and less chance of getting sores. And eventually even it can lead to bumble feet. It's pretty terrible, and then it can get infected and and anyways. So the thing is, so all my cages came with dowel perches. Even my big flight cage that I purchased that I love. They're just so amazing. They all came with dowel perches. So any parrot cage builders out there, if you're going to put dowel perches in the cage when you sell it, well, you know what? Just bring your price down a little bit. Don't put any perches in there. Just don't. It's pointless, really. Having said that, if you do have some and you do want to salvage them, so keep them in some way and use them in a safe manner, use vet wrap. My only parrot that I don't use vet wrap with is Lucy. I used to, but I stopped because she started chewing on her perches and chewing this off. And because it's like a material, again, like almost like a fabric type of thing. I'm not sure exactly what it's made for. Let's see if it says what it's made for, what it's made of. I mean, what am I saying? Let's see if I can see what it's made of. Well, it's made in Germany, but that doesn't tell me what it's made of. Content. Can I see the English one? I want English, not French. Although I could read that, but not Spanish. Is there like no English on this thing? Like what the heck? There's like no English. Is that for real? What? Okay, yes, it's right here. Okay, this product contains natural rubber latex. Okay, first off, how is rubber latex natural? I'm not sure about this. Like, I don't really understand that. But you don't want to have your bird, they can't digest this, right? So if they pick at it and eventually they eat a little bit of it, it's a little bit like any cotton rope or anything that you want to be careful with. You don't want your bird to eat rubber latex, right? So yeah, so you don't want to have your bird eat that. So that's why I'm not using the vet wrap for Lucy, but my budgies and Olive, my black Cape conure, oh my gosh, what's going on with my hair? Sorry, I'm not doing a hair tutorial here. Sorry, I digress. I got distracted with my hair. I do use this on all the dowel purchase. So I just wrap it around for Olive and so Olive, my black Cape conure, and both of my budgies. And the good thing about it is that as you wrap it around, you can also like do multiple layers. So like thicker to thinner. So it changes also the size of the perch, of the dowel perch that is actually all the same size. So it's softer. There's a better grip. It really helped my Indian ringneck though when I was using this. Because she could really grip onto it really well. But yeah, she started eating it. So I stopped using it for her. But for my black Cape conure, Olive, and my budgies, it still works. And it works really, really well. The only thing is you kind of have, and the other thing is, so you can wash it, but after a while you have to change it. So you just remove the wrap around the perch and then you just change it. That's why I buy a lot of these, because I just go through these really quick. I want to say they have different sizes. So they have those like 4 inches like this, and they have a smaller one like 2 inches. Now, if you ever got tattooed, you probably seen this. Your tattoo artist might have used it. Again, because they wrap their machine around it, how they hold it. And it's like squishy and it's very comfortable. So it's the same for your parrots. Honestly, it gets that perch kind of squishy and very comfortable for their feet. The other thing I want to say though is I wouldn't use only this. Make sure you have other perches like this, or even like a ceramic perch or something like that, so that they can file their nails naturally, because that's not going to do anything for this. So you're either going to have to train your bird to get their nails filed, or you're going to have to go to the vet to have this done, and then that costs money. So if you're using this, use natural perches in the cage. Don't use only the dowel perches covered with vet wrap. What else did I wanted to say about the vet wrap? I think that's pretty much it. Oh, sorry. How long do we still have? Okay, we still have a little. Oh, I went really fast over that unboxing thing. What else did I want to say about this? Oh, you know what? They always put also paper like this in it, okay? Sometimes I keep it to use it for foraging. So you can like shred little pieces and put it in toys and put some treats in it, or little balls. You put a treat in it, and then you just roll it around, and then you show them there's little treats in there, and then they play around with it and find the treats. You can take a piece of it and then cover their food dish and poke holes in it so that they can see that the food is in there, but they're going to try to destroy it to get to the food. So that's another thing. You can recycle that paper that they put in the bag. Sorry, that was really loud. Forgot to have my mic right here. Yes, what else can I say about this? Well, I'm not sure, but in total, I think it was, shipping. Yeah, I wanted to talk about shipping from these guys. So They have different pricing. When you go on their website, they have different prices of shipping. I live kind of in the area, so there's a flat rate for me. If you do live in the Port Coquitlam area or Metro Vancouver or even Fraser Valley, they do have a flat rate for this of $12, and that is for a maximum, I want to say, of 15. Is it 15 pounds? I think it's 15 pounds. So for all of this, so this toy and then the big ladder and then the big perch and then the four, these guys are about $5, I want to say. The 4 vet wraps, it was like a total of, with tax and shipping, I want to say maybe $100. So it's honestly, and again, I'm not sponsored by these guys. I just like the store, and I want to encourage them. I don't want them to ever close down because they're my favorite store, and I buy all my stuff there, or almost all of it, like 95% of all my bird supplies, food. Yeah, it comes from them. So let's see if there's any questions. Yeah, just okay. Yeah, no questions, just a few comments in there. So I'm gonna end this a little bit early. I didn't use the whole half hour. I guess I didn't need to. But I hope you enjoyed this. Go check them out. Come back for the replay of the video. Once it's loaded, it's going to be on the page. You're going to be able to go to the end. I'm going to post like on the end of the screen. You'll see the video when I visited them. You can check that out. You just have to click on it when it appears on the screen, and then it's going to bring you to that video. I'm going to put also in the description box of this video, when it's in replay, their website, so you can check them out. It's pretty awesome. They do ship internationally, so you can check that out as well. And anyways, they're pretty awesome. Their toys is amazing. Their own toy line is amazing. Again, look at this. Like, the quality is great. The birds love all of it, all of them. It's pretty amazing. So I will see you next week for the weekly live. And don't forget to subscribe. Look at the polls next week, either Thursday or Friday when I put it out, so that you can vote for the topic you would want me to talk about. This was a little bit different. It wasn't really a topic. It was like a live unboxing. And then, as well as when I schedule the live, if you see it popping in that it's scheduled, you can click on the notification bell, and then you'll get a notification when I go live. So that way, if you forgot, then you'll see it and you can join and say hi or ask a question. All right. Have a good week, everybody. I will see you next week.